One of the ways we can deal with our problems with setting certain goals, for example, dealing with the obsessive personality structure and need for a relationship that we have to build up with the world and our expectation about that. There are certain problems related to expectations that are very high. And we set up a very high standards and expectation of ourselves that we would sabotage that and then get discouraged and avoid the confrontation and getting into that relationship or getting into that kind of behavior. Issues related to object relations theory again, which I'm interested to discuss, which is based on the fact that the relationship that we have and we would expect to have with the world of ourselves is somehow the same relationship that we have with objects around ourselves, like the way we treat a bike that we have. How do we deal with a treadmill that we have? How do we get into working with our weight that we have, if we have it and we have decided to have, or how do we deal with changing TV sets or dealing with buying new stuff for our kitchen. These are the way we have a relationship with the object relationship, which is the way we approach the objects and the way we expect of ourselves in the relationship with the objects that we have in our lives basically set a tone about how we deal with the object world. And one of the ways that I suggest about issues about dealing with exercise and relationships which somehow is intertwined with each other is that we have to make a decision if we want to set a goal for our walking and making exercise for ourselves. It's not just to have a set goal that I have to go out and walk for an hour and then get discouraged even before we do that. The way I suggested is just go on a treadmill, stand there, don't do anything. You don't have to think about, make a decision or set any goals. If something happens after that, you've done it. If not, just next day when you get up and you think that yesterday you went on the treadmill and stood there for like 2 minutes, it's by itself a positive beginning, which would again add up to this motivation of continuing our way and getting through the goals that we set. You know, so to speak, exercise, meeting people. Some people say, well, if the main thought of going somewhere and meet people is so big for me that I kind of avoid it. You can just get out of the house and sit in your car. You feel uncomfortable, get back to your house. Next time you feel positive, at least you went out of the house, sit in the car and came back, and then you could add into it. This is a behavior modification technique to deal with our relationship with the world. I'll talk to you later about it.